Unconscious money love. Jung famously said that if you do not make the unconscious conscious, it will rule your life and you will call it fate. Plenty of neuroscientists say most of our actions are emotional, but then we come up with a rational sounding story of why we did what we just did. Back in the days of Jung, they hadn't quite discovered evolutionary psychology. But when he said, make the unconscious conscious, he only knew somehow that much of our behavior is driven by things we don't really understand. So if we don't make an effort to understand those things, we'll do things and not know why. So we'll call it fate. Kind of like a guy I used to work with a long time ago. He came in and explained how he tried to make toast that morning, but he kept burning it. He half jokingly said that God didn't want him to make toast. This is pretty common. We try something, make a half-hearted effort, and then fail. Then we claim it's God's will, or in Jung's case, this is our fate. There are two parts that we could call our unconscious that we can make conscious. Our instincts, hunger, sex, romance, social status, social signals, etc., and our upbringing, the things we were taught by adults unconsciously. For example, imagine a kid sitting at the dinner table. Let's say the kid is 3 or so, doesn't know much about the world, just barely starting to form memories. And every time the parents use the word money or money vocabulary, there is frustration. Do this enough times and the kid, like most kids, will be taught that money is something few people have enough of and causes frustration. They go to school and see that kids who are rich have nice things. Normal kids don't, at least not as nice as the rich kids. This creates a lot of unconscious ideas, mostly negative, about money. Yet way back in the day, our ideas about ancient money were much more calibrated. Money is really a very modern, or at least in the last couple thousand years or so, invention that rests on top of a much older one. Produce stuff for others, get stuff from others. This is programmed into every brain. Way back in the day, the stuff people produced was both tangible and intangible. Food, protection, survival skills, etc. The stuff they got in exchange was mostly intangible. Social recognition, status, and plenty of sexual opportunities. Today, the existence of money allows for much more flexibility. And when you understand that honest money comes freely in exchange for something you did that they value, there is nothing better. To learn more, visit mindpersuasion.com/3x3.